What's going on, family? What's going on? This is the Fight to Share report. This is Thursday. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is Wednesday, baby. Wednesday! Yes. So we got some good stuff coming up for you today. I'm going to deal with some fights coming up this weekend and all that kind of good stuff. And we going to get this thing started off proper like. So you're going to enjoy this show. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy this show. You can watch this on your lunch break and still have some time left to scratch. So I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. Look, my partner has something he had to attend to, so it's just me today. Just me, baby. And I'll be right back. Ride with It can stay in the 30s. I'm good with it. 20s, 30s, I'm good with it.
I mean, when you got that natural insulation, bro, it's cool. I get it.
Real men come from the north, so we can deal with.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. That sums it all up. Let's
we can deal with the cold.
I'm saying these names not because they're essentially the best fighters out there, which we can make a case for Shakur Stevenson, definitely. They just look that much better than whoever they fight.
I think he might want to keep this thing on the feet and stay any way possible. Stay away from that guillotine choke. he was squeezing Buddy's face in the last fight and put him out.
Come on, dog. Let's fight.
Welcome to the Fighter Share Report.
Hey, welcome to the Fighter Share Report. We're going to have a good time today. So, listen, Ring City, usually down in Puerto Rico, but they have a Ring City, USA. Guess where it's going to be this Thursday night? West Point, baby. The Army Academy in New York. So, Thursday night on NBC Sports. Good morning, sunshine. Thursday night on NBC Sports, you'll be able to see Ring City, USA from West Point, New York, the Army Academy. I'm telling you, it's going to be lit. Looking forward to it. And the ladies headline the show. Main event, World Championship match. Listen, it's going to be good. It's a WBA featherweight title match between champion Jelena Marjanovic and Erica Cruz Hernandez. So, trust me, this is going to be a fight you don't want to miss the opening bell because it's going to be good, really good boxing. The women in the featherweight division know how to get down. And if you haven't seen Jelena fight, you're in for a treat. And Erica brings it all to the table. This fight should have been publicized so big, but it's not. So I'm going to try to give it the love it deserves, and I won't be able to do it complete justice because we're just starting to talk about it today. But we will talk about it a little bit tomorrow. The fight is tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific on NBC Sports. They have their own network. So, yes, sunshine, you will be able to see it. It's going to be a good fight. I'm telling you, you can't sleep on these. These women, they don't get paid as much as they deserve. They don't get paid nearly what they deserve. But they fight like they're getting paid millions. So, want to see some good boxing? This is where you want to be. And looks like on the opening card, also featured on that card, is a big anticipated fight between two junior welterweight prospects. You have from Mexico, Juan Pablo El Pibe Romero. Juan Pablo El Pibe Romero, who's 13-0 with 9 knockouts. He is from Carbon, Mexico. He'll be fighting Jonathan Thunder Navarro, 17-0, 9 knockouts as well. Now he's from East Los Angeles, California. This was scheduled for 10 rounds. Gonna be a good fight. You're talking junior welterweights, 140 pounds. Bro, watch this fight. Watch this fight. Because that 140-pound division is wide open right now. Joshua Taylor has the title. I forgot who has the other titles, but you got Regis Prograis still in that, and we saw what he did on the Triller fight card this past Saturday night. He only has one loss. This division is huge. Teofimo Lopez is talking about after his next fight moving up. I think there are underlying meanings for that. It won't be long before you see Tank Davis at the 140 division. Adrian Broner will probably be there. I know he's at 147, but I see Broner coming to 140 again. It's gonna be it's a loaded division, and these are two of your prime prospects right now. So you're gonna want to see this fight. It's going to be well worth your time, and since it's on NBC Sports Network, it's included in your cable bill, so you're not paying anything extra. Which, when you see these two women fight for the title in the main event, you'll be like, I should have paid for that. I should have paid for that. Hey, what am I gonna say? Gonna be a good fight. Trust me, a good card. You'll be glad that we told you about it. That Ring City one kind of took a lot of time, but you know what? It was worth it. So coming up, we have Jacksonville will be lit, y'all. The UFC this weekend is in Jacksonville. 15,000 fans, sold to capacity. Thank you, Ron COVID DeSantis, for opening that up. It's gonna be good. When I tell you, that's gonna be one of your big. You got 3 title fights, baby. 3 title fights. Not 1, not 2, but 3 title fights. Let's start off with the one we've been talking about a lot. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. You got pure power with Jessica versus power, skill, and speed with Valentina. And she likes to do dance moves in the ring. So, in the octagon. So, listen, it's going to be a good one. I'm not going to belabor this one. It's going to be a good one. Next fight is Zhang Weili versus Thug Rose Namajunas. We've been talking about Thug Rose all week. And Zhang Weili. This could be a bloodbath. And I know they don't like to see the women have bloodbaths. This could be a bloodbath. Just because of the intensity and the ferocity of Zhang Weili and the pinpoint punching and movement of Rose Namajunas. This could be one of those fights you turn out to say, did I just enjoy watching a fight between 2 women and they both got bloody? There'll be nothing left in the octagon. They're going to lay it all on the line because, again, this is for a title. And for women who don't get paid what they should, titles mean everything, man. They mean everything. So we're looking forward to seeing this fight. I know I am. I can't wait to see it. I will be tuned in front and center. It's going to be a good one. And then for the main event, we have Kamaru Usman. Again, having to fight Jorge Masvidal again. Like he said on our interview yesterday, he feels like he's rounding the track and lapping these guys because he's got to fight all these guys again because nobody else is stepping up in that middleweight division, and not the middleweight, the 175-pound division. Nobody else is stepping up. That's, I guess, their welterweight in the UFC. Nobody else. He's got to keep fighting these recycled fighters, which isn't fair because they've seen him before. Now they get a chance to kind of plot and plan and but look, he's just that good. He's that good. He's been working with the heavyweight champ Francis Ngannou. He's that good. Trevor Whitman, due respect, training him, working with him, he's getting that much better because of that. So Masvidal, you don't sell him short. Yeah, he can punch. He's not Kamaru Usman. He got washed by Usman in the first fight. Well, I took it on 6 days' notice. Shouldn't have taken the fight then. If you weren't ready to go, if you hadn't trained, shouldn't have taken the fight. But he took it. He took it. So, I'm looking forward to all three of those fights. And then one we really haven't talked about on this. And this was the first fight actually signed to this card. Uriah Hall versus Chris Weidman. They wanted to get Weidman on the card so bad they signed him before they had anybody else. It just worked out. Weidman at one point was top of the 175-pound division, 185-pound division. He was the one that beat Anderson Silva. And then Anderson in the rematch broke his leg. Never got back on top. But Weidman didn't keep the title long. But Weidman is coming back, I guess. I don't know. But he'll be fighting Uriah Hall, another good fighter. There's another fight on this card. Opens up with Anthony Smith versus Jim Crute. It's going to be a good card, family. 5 fights, 3 of which are world championship fights. Either one of these 3 have or could headline their own card. So, listen, it's going to be a great fight. Tune in. All right, where are we? Nope. Somehow, the producer left that one on there. That's not where we're going to. No. We're not dealing with that. You got a couple of good boxing fights coming on this weekend. Besides the Ring City USA on Thursday, and that's what we're going to deal with. I was going to deal with something completely different, but I decided, but our producer left that on there, so we're definitely not going to deal with that. That was last week. Let's go back. If you get a chance, if you can I would say make this a priority. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Christopher Diaz. Listen, this is on ESPN on Saturday. ESPN on Saturday. It's going to be a good fight. Go up to YouTube and look some highlights from Emmanuel Navarrete. You will not be disappointed. Navarrete is, he's the goods. And Christopher Diaz, this is going to be a good fight, man. This one probably won't go to the end. It's going to be a good fight. Navarrete is going to punch you. If he could start punching you in the dressing room, he would. So it's going to be one of those fights you look at and go, oh, yeah, I got this for free? Yes. And it was included in your cable bill. So, look, going to be a good fight. Really good fight. Comes on at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. on ESPN. So, please, if you get an opportunity, tune in to see that one. Now, if you have BT Sports, then you can also catch the Denzel Bentelli Felix Cash fight that'll be on. Said check local listings on Saturday as well. It's for the British Commonwealth middleweight titles. Hey, they got a lot of titles over there, man. But I guess that's why you have, the royal family, because you have to give people titles that feel important. So you got a lot of titles over there, man. It's going to be a good fight, though. Middleweights, listen, that's why we don't know a lot about challengers when they show up over here. And these guys have been fighting, men and women have been fighting for years over there and winning local and regional titles and honing their craft. Then they come and challenge the middleweight champion who's from over here. And it's like, whoa, where'd that person come from? So you get to see him early. If you have BT Sports, check your local listings. Saturday, that fight will be on. It'll be a good fight. Friday night. Check local listings again. Oh, this fight's coming from Spain, so probably early in the day. Sander Martin versus K. Prosper. It's for the European Junior welterweight title. Again, 140 pounds, but it's the European Junior welterweight title. Sandor Martin versus K. Prosper. It's going to be on DAZN, actually. That will be on DAZN, and it's coming to you from Spain, so it's going to be earlier in the day, probably 4 or 5 o'clock. If you get an opportunity, check this out. Again, these are for junior. These are for European titles, so they're in line for your world titles. They're in line for your world titles. So if I were you, if I had a chance, and you're a fight fan, catch up, start learning about these fighters now. You'll get a good opportunity to grow with them and see just what they can do. And look, I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's Friday, though. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. And it'll get you ready for all the Saturday's competition. But don't forget, tomorrow night, get on that. It's going to be on NBC Sports. The WBA featherweight title, women's, Jelena Marjanovic versus Erica Cruz Hernandez. I will be tuned in to watch that one. I will be tuned in to watch that one, my friend. It's going to be a good one. So don't miss it. I appreciate y'all. Look, we try to keep y'all up on all the fights we can. My partner's not here, so I'm going to take my own 2 minutes. Okay, so everybody's talking about it. Everybody's has their own opinion, their own feelings. ESPN has it on all day. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Hopefully from a little bit of a different perspective. Derek Chauvin found guilty on all 3 counts. Don't add the time up. Don't add the time up. Yeah, 1 count's 40 years, could be up to 40 years. 1 count could be up to 25 years. 1 count could be up to 10 years. But they're not consecutive. The Red Belly was saying this to me this morning. I just didn't grasp it at the time he said it. I owe him an apology. They're concurrent, meaning they're just dumping them all in as one, and whatever time he gets. You don't add them up. And the discretion, because it's a state crime, is left up to the judge, who already advised on record, advised the defense because of what Congresswoman Maxine Waters came out there and said about be vocal, let your voices be heard. The judge said, hey, that's grounds to appeal. This is before the verdict came in. So, and this is the one that gets to make the sentence. It gets to hand down the sentence. So my thing is, this isn't something that just started. And like W.E.B. Du Bois said, a system cannot fail those it was never designed to protect. Look up the history of policing in this country, and you'll understand what I'm saying. So I'm not joyful because of that. I'm joyful because of my Savior. I'm not jumping up and down and doing cartwheels because there was another young lady in Ohio, 16 years old. They got killed by police yesterday, not long before the verdict came down. Have you seen that on television? Young black lady, 16 years old, was in a fight with some other people. They said she had a knife. Nobody used the taser. Well, you know, tasers are guns now. But she's dead. What about the other people she was in a fight with? Don't know. But she's dead. So, I'm not ecstatic or excited about Derek Chauvin, the murderer, being found guilty because you're already looking for loopholes. That's my reality. But I'm excited about these fights this weekend. I'm excited about Fighter Share Nation. I'm excited about us hopefully soon ending up on a network. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about you guys giving us your time, suggestions, comments. I'm excited about that. That's hope. And my Savior gives me the hope I need. So, if you've been watching the news slightly, you'll know that aliens are real. The government has admitted to that. I know why you throw this in at the end. Why wasn't this your 2 minutes? Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. I do know we'll be here tomorrow, God willing, 11 a.m. Reach out to your people. The people that are lonely and you don't know they're lonely because you're not speaking to them. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my wife, my daughter, the Lipinski family, Audrey Brown, Nita Brown. Love you, Fighter Share family.